Everyone, what's going on? I'm here with another reaction video. Today we are doing, if you can see the title, all the Conjuring universes movie trailers. Now, I haven't seen all of these trailers, so this is just going to be my reaction. This has nothing to do with how the movies were. I'm going to put my intake of how the movies I feel went, and stuff like that. So let's get started with, I believe, The Conjuring 1.
It's 9:18. We're headed down into the cellar where the door's just opened on its own. Give us a sign that you want to communicate with us.
Ed and Lorraine Warren.
Nothing.
What are you guys?
Well, we've been called ghost hunters, paranormal researchers.
But we prefer to be known simply as Ed and Lorraine Warren.
There's someone here that would like to talk to you.
There's something horrible happening in my house.
Now, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but the time that was just on the clock when it stopped, that wasn't the real time that the clocks did stop. I can't remember the exact time that the clock stopped in real life. But in the movie, I believe, let me see if I can, it was 3:06. I want to say it was 6:05 or something like that in real life, but the clocks did stop. Now, I don't know, they probably chose 3:05 because of the witching hour or the devil's hour, so that's probably why they chose the 3:05 or 3:06 instead of the actual time.
There's something horrible happening in my house.
Whoops.
It's November 1st, 1971. I'm sitting here with Carolyn Perrin, who, with her family, has been experiencing supernatural occurrences. You picking up anything in here, hon?
Something awful happened here, Ed.
What is it? Whatever Lorraine sees, feels, touches, it takes a toll on her. A little piece each time.
You have a lot of spirits in here, but there's one that I'm most worried about because it is so hateful. Look what she made me do.
That was probably the scariest part of that movie.
For your family.
Father, we never seen nothing like this.
I'm coming with you.
No way. I can't lose you.
There's a lady in a dirty nightgown that I see in my dreams. She's standing in front of my mom's bed.
I don't remember that part from the movie when they're interviewing her. I think they took that out. Correct me if I'm wrong, you guys, but I'm almost positive that that part wasn't in the movie. When she says there's a lady in a nightgown standing over my mom's bed.
Do you want to see him?
Yeah?
When the music stops, you see him in the mirror standing behind you.
So I get The Conjuring. I'm basing this off of a scale of 1 to 10. I give it about an 8. For the first Conjuring movie, it was a great movie, a good horror movie, and it's telling the story of Ed and Lorraine Warren, which are two of the most iconic paranormal investigators to ever live, and really set the bar for future paranormal investigators. And they done so many cases. They did that one, I can't remember, I always forget the name of the house, and a bunch of other ones. And the Conjuring 2, they did that one. They did Amityville, just some of the big ones I can think of. And they got in the early days, they got talked down, I guess, is the best way. They got told they're fake, or they're making stuff up for publicity, stuff like that. I don't believe that. I believe Lorraine really had a special ability to talk and see these spirits. So I believe 100% all their stories.
John, next door, I heard a scream.
Stay here. Go check it out.
Annabelle.
Is everything all right?
You're covered in blood.
Go back inside. It's not mine. It's not. Go back inside and call an ambulance right now. Go!
I like your dolls.
You survived. You don't come out the other side of something like this weaker. What is there left to be scared of?
This is the last of them. How did that get in there? I swear I threw it out.
Things must have gotten
I would
stuck.
love to have a
There.
doll like that, just to put in the collection. Obviously, I don't want one possessed like that. I love in the trailers that they're putting this kind of music.
There are things happening that I can't explain.
We should talk to someone.
I don't think what I'm experiencing is a ghost.
It's not a ghost. It's a type of ghost.
Sometimes demons can attach themselves to objects.
What do I do?
Protect your family.
This part is freaky. You saw it in the last video. So, I can't rank this Annabelle because I don't own it. It's never on TV. And I'm not going to pay, I think it's $20 to get it on TV. And I'm not, if I see it on sale at Walmart after this whole quarantine thing ends, I probably will pick it up, but I never actually watched it start to finish. I only seen clips on YouTube. It looks like a good movie, but I heard a lot of negative reviews. But I think the Conjuring series tells the story of Annabelle really good. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that it was kind of the first Conjuring was a true story. I think this one had some truth behind it, but it wasn't, obviously because it's a movie, they gotta add in some thrill factors. My favorite, well, I just told you guys, this is my favorite Conjuring movie.
Bill Wilkins, and I'm 72 years old.
What do you make of that voice? Sounds confused. Is he senile?
The voice on this tape is coming from an 11-year-old girl.
They're calling it England's Amityville. There is a family that desperately needs our help.
After everything we've seen, there isn't much that rattles either of us anymore. But this one still haunts me. Does it feel like the voice is coming from inside you?
More like it's coming from behind me. Like it's being used.
Janet, are you alright?
Stop calling me Janet.
She's such a good girl. What's wrong with her?
An oppressing spirit will try to force you to commit the ultimate sin.
And what's that?
Murder, suicide, or both.
You believe us, don't you?
Sensing a presence?
I'm not sensing anything. All I can sense is their own fear.
Honey, you're bleeding. What is happening?
I had a premonition of your death.
Just look at I'm laughing because this one scene right here made me not want to watch The Conjuring 2 because it freaked me out so much. I mean, I'm getting the chills just looking at it because it was so well done. You got the nun standing down a hallway looking at them. She didn't do anything to make it scary. She was just there. Like, she came out of nowheres, really. Now, I know in the opening part, Lorraine saw the nun, and we briefly saw it, but it didn't mean she was going to be in the movie, and here she is, looking terrifying. That's just so creepy.
My family's just a pawn. Something inhuman wants to kill you.
I was actually terrified of the nun for the longest time.
You are going to die.
Right, this is the scene I was talking about. Conjuring 2. So, I give The Conjuring 2 10 out of 10. It's probably my favorite Conjuring movie, if not if not my favorite Conjuring movie they ever made. It was really, for me, unpredictable. Like, it didn't make me, the only thing that made it scary was the nun. The approach they had to introducing the nun was just terrifying. And I think what made it even better is that they went outside the US. Like, they could have did Amityville, but instead they went to the UK, which was really cool, I think. Believe this is Annabelle creation? Yep.
This is our new orphanage. It's as big as a castle.
Feel free to use the house as you see fit. Mrs. Mullins and I stay down here. Your rooms are upstairs.
Now, I think the Nun trailer will be in here too. But correct me if I'm wrong, you guys, if anyone knows. I believe this guy was the priest in the Nun. Is it priest? Father, I can't remember his name, but I believe that's him. It sounds like him.
Stay that way.
Hello? You're the Mullins daughter, aren't you?
You help me?
What do you need?
I'm not gonna lie, that kind of actually made me jump when I saw it for the first time.
Janice says she's seen your daughter.
My daughter has been dead for a very long time.
She was taken from us at an early age. We prayed to see our beloved girl again. The contact started small, but then it wanted permission to move into a doll so that it could be with us forever. We said yes.
Your sister is coming after me.
Who?
An evil presence.
I believe that was an Easter egg with the nun pushing
Because I'm weakest.
It's the
the
doll.
wheelchair.
The devil. Annabelle?
I give that movie 7. There was a lot of good parts to the movie, but it took a while to tell the story, I feel. So, but towards the end it got really good, and they did what they accomplished, which was to tell a story of how Annabelle became. And if you guys ever seen the movie, there's an actual I keep saying Easter egg because I play a lot of video games, but there's an actual part where I can't remember her name, but the nun that are with the kids, she showed the guy a picture of them on a trip, and the guy turned it a certain way and revealed the nun, and that led to the next movie. And I called it right at the theater. I said, I would love
I
to
had a
have that
series of
painted
visions
now.
when I was younger. And after each one ended, the same thought would be stuck in my head.
What did you see?
I saw a nun. Word of my visions reached the church, and I was asked to accompany a priest to an abbey in Romania.
The Abbey has a long history.
Valak.
Not all good.
That's debatable.
Finley came down. Gallian's here.
Sister, please. This way.
Wow, that was a short trailer. I give the movie, a lot of people aren't gonna agree with me on this one, but I give the movie again a 8 out of 10. It was a good movie, but they could have done so much with this movie. It was such a big. A lot of people caught that with Annabelle Creation, the picture. It was built up so much. Like, I don't know if you guys remember on YouTube, they had the ad where the volume was going up and down, and then the nun pops up, and it was a jump scare. They could have did so much with this movie, and I think the problem was it was built up so much, and people expected so much that they did the best they could, but it kind of fell flat. But I still give it an 8 out of 10 because it was such a big character, and they brought it back. And if you guys never seen, Valak is a real demon. If you look, it's so funny. I laugh because what it is it looks like a child sitting on a, is it a two-headed dragon? Yeah, I think it is. And the first time I saw that, sorry guys. First time I saw that, I laughed so hard, and that helped me get over my fear of the nun, because I'm like, really, that's it? But again, solid movie, but it fell flat for me, kind of. It could have been a 10 out of 10. Is this...
I'm very sorry about your loss. I can't even imagine how you must feel.
This must be a Curse of Lorraine. I can't ever say Lorena or whatever.
But had they heard her crying? Have they felt the sting of her tears?
La Lorena.
They will. And she will come for them. Who? La Llorona.
Yep. Oh, I didn't see that.
Father, can you help us?
The church works with people who specialize in situations like this.
Get to La Llorona.
Is she coming?
She's already here.
What do we do?
We are facing an evil. It has no bounds.
Rinsing.
The Curse of La Llorona.
I can never say that. Again, I have the movie, I just haven't watched all the way through just because I keep getting tied up with different things. But from what I saw, I give the movie a 7. You know, I can't really give it an accurate scale, and because I haven't seen the movie all the way through. Yeah, I don't know how this one fits in the Conjuring universe. I don't know if they said that, I don't think they said it's in the Conjuring universe. I think all they said was it was the makers of the Conjuring. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. It might be, but I don't believe so. The only thing I saw was had anything to do with the Conjuring was the Annabelle doll there. The Raggedy Ann doll, which is the real Annabelle doll. So, yeah. I'll probably go watch all these movies again, and I'll probably have a different rating besides The Conjuring 2 because that's my favorite. So you guys, oh wait, is there any other ones? Oh, there is.
Everything you see in here is either haunted, cursed, or has been used in some kind of ritualistic practice.
I thought that
Nothing's
was the
permanent.
end.
It's safer for these things to be in here than out there. Sometimes it's better to keep the genie in the bottle.
Annabelle comes home.
Don't your parents keep any creepy stuff around?
We keep it all locked away in a room so that we're safe. It's not really good for anyone to go in there.
In case you guys didn't know, this is a real place in Connecticut that you can visit sometimes during the year. I would love to go visit here.
What'd you do to get in there?
What did you do? I let her out. Annabelle. I'm sorry. What else did you touch? Everything.
Can I play with Annabelle?
I think you have the wrong house. There's no Annabelle here.
Yes, she is.
I sometimes see things. Like how my mom sees things.
The doll, it's a beacon for other spirits.
Alright, so that's that. I'd give Annabelle Comes Home probably, I want to say 9, but again, with this movie, there was so much they could have done. You know, you could have had the Warrens in it more than what they were. Especially since, you know, at the time of making this movie, but this movie was when Lorraine Warren passed away towards the release date. So they could have had them in it more. And I want to say that when they made this movie, or when this time frame in the Conjuring universe, I want to say it was between the first Conjuring and the second Conjuring. I don't quite know. But yeah, it pretty much, the whole movie took place at their house, which a lot of people didn't like. You know, they wanted an actual investigation, but I think they did a good job with having it in one location with pretty much Annabelle being the main character. Got to see Lorraine's daughter too, which was kind of weird at first, because usually when the Warrens appear in these movies, it's just them, but we actually got to see the family, which was nice. And she tells you about the struggles she had to go through kind of in school, because her parents were paranormal investigators. And I feel like that's a reality, because, you know, when I tell people, when I meet them, when I finally tell them, like, I'm a paranormal investigator, you know, I go walk out in the middle of cemeteries at, you know, 1 o'clock in the morning, they're weirded out, I'm not gonna lie. But, you know, if one actually, you know, kind of digs it, you know, you know that they're good. But yeah, you guys, that was my reaction to the movie trailers of The Conjuring. I'm hoping to make at least 2 more of these videos. I hope you guys like them. Let's try to get 20 likes on this video. And if you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel. And I will put a link down in the description of this video, like I always do, so you could watch it in full, so you don't have to listen to me. But yeah, thank you guys, and hope you guys have a good rest of your day.